Hello fans and friends across the universe, and welcome back to my YouTube channel From Me to You. My name's Keir Smith, and for today's video I'm going to be ranking the songs from the Beatles White album from least favourite to favourite. Now, as you can imagine, this is a tall order. I always say that Abbey Road is my favourite album of all time and has been for so many years now, but the White album would be my second favourite, and between the two, well, there's a fag paper in it. But the White album is the Beatles album that I revisit the most. There's so much there to love, so many styles and genres covered across the 30 songs on the album. It's, for me, the most fascinating creative splurge by any band in the history of rock and roll. And to quote our good friend Beatly Tone, it's perfect in its imperfections. I love everything about the White album. Yes, even Revolution 9. It has its place and it must not be skipped, ever. This album must be played in its entirety, Revolution 9 included. Having said that, Revolution 9 is obviously number 30 on the list. But as you can imagine, the rest of the album caused me severe headaches. Okay, without further ado, let's get to my list. Ranking the songs from the Beatles White album, all 30 songs going from least favourite to favourite. So yes, Revolution 9 is of course number 30 on the list, but we had fun with this growing up. I remember listening to this album for the first time when I was 15 years old, I think, and I always found this rather amusing. All of that weird soundscaping and all of the many voices that drift in and out of the mix. You know, every now and then my brother Liam will look at me very seriously and say, "The Watusi, the twist," to which I'll respond, "El Dorado." At 29 is Piggies, which is harsh, but it had to go somewhere, and simply there are 28 songs that I like more than this one. I like Piggies, I do. I like the jaunty harpsichord and the funny lyrics like, "What they need's a damn good whacking." Now, number 28 caused me an unbelievable pain in the backside because even I can't believe I've got it this low, because I absolutely love this track, and if my brother Liam's watching this, and I'm sure he will watch this at some point, he'll be on the phone to me immediately cursing me for putting it this low down. But at number 28 it is Wild Honey Pie, which I love so much, but there's so little of it. Just over 50 seconds is it of bouncy, twangy, unbridled joy and many high-pitched wails of honey pie. For what it is, it's absolutely fantastic and it thrills me. It really does. But at number 28 it is. At number 27 is Don't Pass Me By, and well, Ringo nails the folksy country thing in one attempt. The violin is fantastic throughout. It's catchy, upbeat, it's got a good chorus. I think it's a lovely song. Also low down on this list at number 26 is Revolution 1. Now, I only have it this low down because for me it pales in comparison to the Revolution that we get on the flip side of the Hey Jude single. But I do like this version too. It's scaled down, it's stripped back, it's largely acoustic, but there is some nice electric guitar playing too. But for me, this song has to be heard as it is on the B-side of Hey Jude. At number 25 is Long Long Long. Now, this song has slowly, and I mean slowly, grown on me through the years, and sitting here right now, I love it more than I've ever done. It's so quiet and eerie, and you really have to put your ear to the speaker and listen in on this. And when you do, the rewards are there. It's a great song, so very George as well, and I love it for that. Only George Harrison could have written that. But again, it has to go somewhere on this list, and there's plenty more songs that I like more than this. At number 24 is Martha My Dear. I've always really liked this song. It's a great piece of songwriting from Paul, typically effervescent, love the brass. Paul's voice is fantastic throughout this song too. At number 23 is Birthday, a great song, great riff, pounding piano, fantastic. At number 22 is Rocky Raccoon. Now, you can dismiss this as a throwaway McCartney ditty if you wish. I think it's wonderful. I love the vocal style that Paul adopts. It's a great little story. It's upbeat, it's funny, Seriously, what's not to like? And in similar fashion, at number 21, I've got the wonderfully joyous Obladi Oblada. Love that piano intro and the bouncy rhythm of the song. I think it's one of the best sing-along songs. If you want some fun, sing Obladi Oblada. At number 20 is The Continuing Story of Bungalow Bill. Another good story song. I love that stylish Spanish guitar-like intro, and again, this is a great sing-along. And the fun is somewhat interrupted when Yoko comes in with that rather shrill vocal. Not when he looked so fierce, but I've even learned to love that through the years. It's songs like The Continuing Story of Bungalow Bill, Rocky Raccoon and Honey Pie, which for me give the White Album much of its character. At number 19 is Why Don't We Do It in the Road? 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 No one will be watching us. Why don't we do it in the road? I love the bluesy piano, the bass and Paul's vocal. Wow. At number 18 is I'm So Tired, and John sounds tired, weary, burnt out, and his lethargic vocal styling lends itself so well to the narrative. But I really love that outburst in the song when John sings, I wonder should I call you, but I know what you would do. Now I'm So Tired might be my number 18, but I think this is a fabulous John Lennon song. For me, nothing can touch John Lennon 1968. The stuff he was coming up with in this year, on the White Album especially, was out of this world good. At number 17 is Back in the USSR, which only serves to show how great the songs on the White Album are, because Back in the USSR is an amazing song, just a great rocker. The way it revs up at the start of the song, Paul's vocal, the searing guitar solo, love that. The harmonies are sublime. It's a brilliant song. At number 16 we have More Lennon Genius with Cry Baby Cry, which I always thought was a kind of spiteful nursery rhyme. I really like the trickling piano and the short but stylish guitar breaks. Now you don't need me to tell you that John Lennon is the most incredible singer, but the way he sings these songs on the White Album, and because of the quality of the songs and how much I love them, they're just second to none. I love Lennon's assertive vocal on my number 15 choice, which is Glass Onion. For me, this is the cousin of I Am the Walrus, and of course you can see the similarities between the lyrics on the song, which are great. Fixing a hole in the ocean, trying to make a dovetail joint, looking through a glass onion. At number 14 is Savoy Truffle. Love the horns on this song. Again, another exceptional guitar solo. You might not feel it now, but what is sweet now turns so sour. That could be a metaphor for many things in life. When it becomes too much, you shout aloud. My friend Chris dislikes this song now. If he wasn't such a stand-up guy, I'd befriend him. I love Savoy Truffle. Well worthy of its place at number 14. At number 13 is the brilliant, awesome Helter Skelter. Crash, bang, wallop. This song makes a beautiful racket. And not too many point this out, but I love that thick, chugging bass line. That's great. I love the wild, reckless abandon of this song, akin to a fairground ride. Now, I may only have had a blister on my finger a couple of times during my life. I can't quite remember, but that hasn't stopped me from shouting, I've got blisters on my fingers, a good 10,000 times. At number 12, now, I'm sure that this will surprise some, but as I was putting this list together, I was still at the last minute trying to edge it a place or two higher. I gush, I swoon, I absolutely adore Good Night. Honestly, it takes my breath away every single time. That overly lush string arrangement is Disney-like, absolutely wonderful. The way the music dances around Ringo's rather plain delivery, it works so well. At number 11 is Everybody's Got Something to Hide Except Me and My Monkey, and John again sounds terrific here, excitable as he is, but the guitars are brilliant throughout. I love Paul's punchy bass, Ringo's drum breaks are great. It sets off, it goes, and it doesn't let up. A brilliant song. At number 10 is Sexy Sadie. Awesome song. Love the piano playing. Ringo's drum fills are fantastic here. And I love the languid lead guitar playing, especially on the outro. Great. And Lennon's vocal here, especially on this song. I love John singing on this song. After years and years and years of listening to the Beatles, sometimes, and I don't know why I do this, but I try and step back sometimes and talk about Beatles songs objectively. But I know the next time I hear Sexy Sadie, I'll shout 10, 10 out of 10, perfect. Also a 10 out of 10 coming in at number 9 is the gorgeous Mother Nature's Song. Now I'm heaping praise on Lennon's vocals, and rightly so, but how beautiful and pure does McCartney sound on this song? You can literally imagine him lying in a field of grass, wistfully singing this song. It's such a pretty arrangement, and you've got the subtle brass, which is a beautiful touch and really lifts the song as if it needed any lifting. It's sublime, so perfect. Now I'll forgive you if you think I'm going from the sublime to the ridiculous here, but hey, that's the joy of the White Album. At number 8 is Honey Pie. I am unashamedly a sucker for this dancehall stuff that Paul does. Your mother should know. Honey Pie here. You gave me the answer on Wings, Venus and Mars. I think it's spectacular. The instrumentation in this song is absolutely brilliant. It sounds like it was a 1930s or 1940s song. I love the lyrics. You became a legend of the silver screen, and now the thought of meeting you makes me weak in the knees. And Paul's vocal styling's so good. There's so many melodic hooks dripping from every corner of this song. I find it irresistible. At number 7, I Will. Now I said that Mother Nature's Song was sublime, perfect. Well, I Will is one of McCartney's very best melodies. It's genius. I'm sure many people love this song as much as I do, and it may sound simple and easy on the ear McCartney song, but its genius should not be missed. This is songwriting craft at the highest level. The arrangement is so pretty. It's so melodically rich with a sweet and tender lyric. Oh, it's sublime. What's a better word than sublime? Whatever it is, I Will is that. Honestly, this list was so tough. At number 6 is Blackbird. I don't know what to say about Blackbird. It's so revered, so loved by almost everyone. I can't think of a single person that doesn't like Blackbird. It's the song that everyone wishes they wrote. The finger-picking style, the lovely lyric, the beautiful vocal. It's absolutely perfect. Imagine if Paul had only written Mother Nature's Son, I Will and Blackbird. We'd still be talking about him as one of the greatest writers of song. So good are them three. At number 5 is Julia. And this is where we get John on his own. It's only John. Laid bare vocal, beautiful melody, beautiful lyrics, so pure, so honest. Oh, half of what I say is meaningless, but I say it just to reach you. When I cannot sing my heart, I can only speak my mind. Julia is a heartbreaker, but it is one of the most personal, intimate and beautiful songs ever. At number 4 is While My Guitar Gently Weeps, a truly awesome song. Love the trickling piano on the intro, and again that thick chugging bass line. George is in great voice here, and the philosophical lyrics are so good. I look at you all, see the love there that's sleeping. I don't know why nobody told you how to unfold your love. And take it away, Mr. Eric Clapton on lead guitar. That solo is seriously good. Yes, we have another 10 out of 10 song. So we're now at the top 3. Have you been keeping track? Can you think of the 3 songs that I've not already mentioned? My number 3 choice is Dear Prudence. That circular guitar pattern is one of my favourite melodies. Not too much time passes before that melody creeps back into my brain. It's absolutely gorgeous. And again, John's vocal here, perfect. I always think of myself as a big kid, and I'm always drawn to them very childlike things, like when John sings, Dear Prudence, won't you come out to play? It's such a childlike phrase. Are you coming out to play? The sun is up, the sky is blue, it's beautiful, and so are you. It's so heartwarming and infectious. The bass is really good on this song, and Paul's choppy drum fills towards the end of the song and the lead guitar work there, it all meshes together perfectly. What's a better word than perfect or perfectly? Anyway, at number 2 is Your Blues. John takes a look at the blues scene and then sets about writing the best blues song ever. Yes, I'm lonely, wanna die. Yes, I'm lonely, wanna die. If I ain't dead already, girl, you know the reason why. That's the blues. But this performance, it's so raw and gritty and more than touches a nerve. That wiry, stinging guitar solo is, it's just awesome. The bass is really good, and special mention for Ringo's drumming here, especially that fill that he plays towards the end of the song before it breaks down. It's an awesome band performance. I love Your Blues so much. There's never a time when I wouldn't want to listen to Your Blues. It's gutsy, gets me on my feet. I throw my shoulders back and get into it. But my number 1 choice and my favourite John Lennon-led song of all time, and this caps off a stunning trio of songs filling my top 3 favourite songs from the White Album, it is Happiness is a Warm Gun. As soon as it starts, that guitar melody coupled with John singing, She's Not a Girl Who Misses Much, I'm sold at that point. Followed by Paul's pulsing bass, Ringo's drums and George's guitar crashing together. And the lyrics are left of field, but pure Lennon. Absolutely brilliant. Lying with his eyes while his hands are busy working overtime. A soap impression of his wife, which he aided and donated to the National Trust. And that guitar break from George, wow, that is awesome. I need a fix because I'm going down. Love that bit. John sounds stoned when he's singing that. And then it shifts into the Mother Superior jump the gun part. Love Ringo's drumming there. The tempo shifts and the stylings of this song, it's like shorthand prog. And after all of that pent up frustration, if you will, you get the exhalation of the Happiness is a Warm Gun part at the end with those fabulous doo-wop styled vocals. And that falsetto cry from John at the end is so good. It's an incredible arrangement, a fascinating piece of songwriting, and it's put together marvellously. This is the work of genius, the work of John Lennon's mind, coupled with genius bandmates that helped to piece this jigsaw together. A truly fascinating song. God, that was hard work. Really. A quick recap for you then. At number 30, Revolution 9. Number 29, Piggies. At number 28, Wild Honey Pie. 27, Don't Pass Me By. 26, Revolution 1. 25, Long Long Long. Number 24, Martha My Dear. Number 23 was Birthday. Number 22, Obladi Oblada. Number 21, Rocky Raccoon. At number 20, The Continuing Story of Bungalow Bill. Number 19 was Why Don't We Do It in the Road. Number 18 was I'm So Tired. Number 17 was Back in the USSR. Number 16 was Cry Baby Cry. Number 15 was Glass Onion. Number 14 was Savoy Truffle. Number 13, Helter Skelter. Number 12 was Good Night. Number 11, Everybody's Got Something to Hide Except Me and My Monkey. Number 10 was Sexy Sadie. At number 9, I had Mother Nature's Son. Number 8, Honey Pie. Number 7, I Will. Number 6 was Blackbird. Number 5, Julia. Number 4 was While My Guitar Gently Weeps. At number 3 was Dear Prudence. Number 2, Year Blues. But my favourite song on the White Album is Happiness Is a Warm Gun. I give you everything I've got for little peace of mind. So there you go. Honestly, that took some doing. Now I'm just having another look. Can I get Good Night any higher than number 12? At number 11 I had Everybody's Got Something Tied Except Me and My Monkey. No, I'm going to have to leave it at number 12. So, over to you. What do you think of my ranking? What are your favourite songs on the White Album? Would you care to leave me a comment down below? Would you care to rank all 30 songs? Maybe, maybe not. But I look forward to reading your comments. And as always, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. And I hope you enjoyed the video. As annoying and as painful as it was putting these songs in some kind of order, I had good fun making this video. As much fun as a guy can have sitting in a room all alone laughing at himself. And of course, I'll see you soon for my next video. Until then, peace and love. Bye for now.